Have you ever opened a brand new bag of chips, looked inside, and felt insulted? You paid $5 for a family-size bag, but half of it is just air. You aren't going crazy, and you aren't imagining things. You are being targeted by a multi-billion-dollar economic strategy designed to trick your brain. It's why your favorite snacks feel lighter. It's why the packaging looks slightly different. And it's why your grocery bill is skyrocketing even though your cart looks empty. It is called shrinkflation. It is the silent killer of your bank account. Companies are quietly shrinking their products while keeping the price exactly the same, hoping you won't notice. But today, we're going to expose the tricks they use, the science behind why you fall for it, and the even darker scam called skimpflation that is happening right under your nose. So, how does it work? Simple economics. When the cost of ingredients, fuel, and labor goes up, companies have a choice. They can raise the price tag, which makes you angry, or they can give you less product. They almost always choose option 2. Let's look at the Hall of Fame offenders currently on U.S. shelves. First, look at Gatorade. For years, the standard bottle was 32 ounces. Recently, they redesigned it to look cooler and more aerodynamic. But that new shape? It holds 28 ounces. That is a 12% reduction in drink for the exact same price. Next, check your bathroom. Toilet paper brands like Charmin have kept the package size the same, but the cardboard tube in the middle has quietly gotten wider. And the sheet count? It's dropped from 264 sheets per roll to 244. Over the course of a year, that is like buying a bag of air. And yes, even Doritos. Frito-Lay confirmed that bags formerly weighing 9.75 ounces are now 9.25 ounces. That is roughly 5 chips missing from every single bag. It doesn't sound like much to you, does it? But when you sell millions of bags a day, those 5 missing chips add up to $50 million in extra profit for the company. But why do they do this? Why not just charge an extra quarter? It comes down to a psychological loophole called the Weber-Fechner law. This scientific law states that consumers are highly sensitive to price, but we are terrible at judging quantity. If a candy bar goes from $1 to $1.10, your brain sets off an alarm. Hey, that's expensive. But if that same candy bar shrinks from 50 grams to 45 grams, your brain literally cannot feel the difference in weight just by holding it. The threshold for noticing a weight change is usually around 10%. As long as companies shrink the product by less than 10% at a time, your brain assumes nothing has changed. They also use visual magic. Peanut butter brands like Skippy have started deeply indenting the bottom of the jar. The jar looks the same height on the shelf, but the volume inside is significantly less. And the ultimate trick? The new look label. When a company shrinks a box, they often redesign the art and slap a new look sticker on it. This distracts you from realizing the box is actually smaller than the old one. If you think smaller portions are annoying, there is something much worse happening. It's called skimpflation. This is where the size stays the same and the price stays the same, but the ingredients get worse. Have you noticed that some ice cream brands no longer say ice cream on the box? Look closely. They now say frozen dairy dessert. Why? Because to legally be called ice cream in the U.S., it must contain at least 10% milk fat. To save money, companies are swapping out expensive cream for cheaper vegetable oils and corn syrup. They are literally skimping on the quality. We see this in chocolate bars using palm oil instead of cocoa butter. We even see it in the service industry. Hotels are charging the same nightly rates but have quietly removed daily housekeeping. You are paying full price for a hollowed-out experience. So how do you beat the system? Stop looking at the big price number. Look at the tiny number in the corner of the shelf tag, the unit price or price per ounce. That little number is the only thing in the grocery store that cannot lie to you. It tells you exactly how much you are paying for what you actually get. Don't let the shiny packaging fool you. What's the worst case of shrinkflation you've seen lately? Did your cereal box get thinner? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to stay smarter than the marketing tricks, hit that subscribe button. See you next time.